Hello, hello, beautiful people. I have a story. So, story time, if you want to hear it. It's about a psychic reading that turned into animal communication. Okay, I probably should have put lipstick on, but that's okay. So, I did the psychic reading in class, and we got 20 minutes. And 10 minutes was a true psychic reading. Everything was on point, everything was good. Like, there was no reason for what happened to happen, but it happened. And my sitter was so amazing. She was like, yeah, let's keep going. So I was like, all right. So we're doing the reading, and as we're doing the reading, all of a sudden I see her back porch, and it was like a wooden like deck, which is weird because that's not what we have around here. So it was a wooden deck, and I see all her trees. She had trees everywhere and shrubs, and I was like, I see all these balls hidden all over the backyard. Like, I don't know what this means, because I'm doing a psychic reading. What does the balls mean? And I was like, oh, okay, now I see you sweeping the deck, and you're so angry about all the dog hair. And she starts laughing. She goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, but why am I seeing this? Okay, let's keep going. And then I was like, oh, do you have a golden retriever? I feel like a golden retriever's coming through. And she's like, yes, I do. And I was like, oh, okay. Do you mind? Like, I think he wants to have a conversation. Like, I've never done this before. You want to do this? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, let's go. So this golden retriever tells me that he's been hiding all the balls in the backyard. He's hiding them all over the house. And I didn't know why at the time, why he's hiding these balls. So he says, yeah, I'm hiding the balls. Like, they're all over the backyard, but they're hidden everywhere. So we're like, okay. She's like, I think I know why, but keep going. So I was like, okay, because, you don't want to feed the medium. So so then, he brings me to his dog food bag, and he's showing me like this big, huge bag, and the color of the bag, it was red, and it was really big. I think it was like Tractor Supply dog food. And so I'm telling her, and she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, how am I getting the dog food bag, like the brand? Like, that's crazy. And so we're both in awe and having so much fun and laughing. And I was like, he's twisting up the bag, and he's pushing it down. He's telling me this is what he wants you to do, and he's putting something heavy on it towards the end, because he says the food gets really stale, and when it's stale, I don't like it anymore. And she says, yes, it gets stale, and he refuses to eat it. And and I was like, yeah. So he's asking if you can like close the bag tighter or something when it gets to the bottom of the bag. She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, show me 2 bowls, metal bowls, and he's hitting one to tell me this is what he tells you how he wants food. And she's like, oh, he's probably hungry right now. And I start laughing. I'm like, okay. And I was like, wait, there's 2 bowls. So I feel like there's 2 dogs. Is there 2 dogs? She's like, yes. And I was like, okay, this other dog is smaller. He is, smaller dog. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So then we start talking about, he tells me, oh, I'm allowed to sleep on the couch. And she's like, no, he's not. And I was like, oh, let me see what he says about that. And I was like, oh, he's showing me 2 dog beds. And he says the other dog sleeps on the bed, and he sleeps on the couch. And he says he creeps up at night when you guys aren't looking to get up on the couch. Hold on, I gotta feed the squirrel. I always carry almonds in my car so I can throw them out the window. Okay, sorry about that. I had to feed the squirrels, and I think the crows are coming now. Anyway, so where were we? He was like, yeah, when they go to bed at night, I sneak up on the couch, and in the morning, Mom sees me, and I kind of give her the side eye, but I don't get up because I do what I want. I'm the boss. And we thought that was so funny, so we're laughing about that. And then I was like, is there anything, we went like 8 minutes. I think we were getting close to closing out. And I was like, is there anything you want to know? Like, anything you want to hear? Like, any issues? And he was like, I'm a good boy. I'll do what I want, but I'm a good boy. And she's like, no, he's really good. There's nothing that I would want to ask. She goes, but I really don't think he likes the other dog. I go, okay, let's see what he says about the other dog. This is where it gets fun. So he says, the other dog, it gets haircuts. They shave his head or his hair. And he's like, and he gets so embarrassed, and I tease him, and he hides from me in the room. And she's like, yes, he does. He hides for like a week. And yeah, he even told me, he's like, oh yeah, he looks so stupid. And I just tease him. And I thought it was so funny. It was like the most hilarious reading I've ever done. Like, So much fun. So that being said, I think I'm gonna have to look into learning or practicing animal communication and mediumship with animals, which was on my list, but spirit works in the most amazing ways.